Hello and welcome to day 21 of NaNoWriMo. Thought I'd take an excerpt out of Snoopy's Guide to Writing. This one is by Danielle Steele. I'm glad that Snoopy so early in his career has learned that very important truth. Good writing, and even bad writing, is hard work. Very hard work. This business is fraught with uncertainty. Anyone tells you how to write best sellers is a sham and a liar. I can tell you how I write books. I write them with fear, excitement, discipline, and a lot of hard work. It takes me a year to write the outline, and about a month to write the first draft. For me, that's the shortest part of the process. But that's a matter of 22-hour days, of not leaving my house or my office, of not speaking to my friends, or speaking to anyone other than my children. All I do is write. And the cleaning up process, for example, the editing, after that is roughly another 18 months. So the whole process takes me about 2.5 years. Where do the ideas come from? I don't really know. I've always had a deep religious feeling about my writing. I feel very unimportant in the scheme of it all. I pray a lot before I start a book, and as I work through it, and the less important I feel, the better the book goes. The story comes from somewhere and seems to flow through me until it's finished. And I myself am in awe of the finished product as it sits there 500 pages high on my desk. But I don't feel personally responsible for it. I never feel entirely sure I did it. I just seem to be a part of the process, the window the light shines through. The only part of the process I am absolutely sure of is the discipline involved. For me, writing is a job, a career. It has been for years. It is not an artistic pastime. I don't wait for inspiration to come at 3 in the morning. I sit down with my notebook and my pen at 9 in the morning and force myself to sit there, working on an idea for hours. I work and I think and I push and I scribble until something comes. When I actually get something to work on, I sit at my typewriter and type until I ache so badly I can't get up. After 12 or 14 hours, you feel as if your whole body is going to break in half. Everything hurts. Your arms, your eyes, your shoulders, your neck, your hands. I've had cramps so badly when I sat typing that I couldn't move my hands for a couple of hours. But I usually keep sitting there and push through it for another 5 or 6 hours. And after a while, my whole body goes numb, and all I'm aware of is the story I'm writing. I hear it in my head. I see it in front of me like a film, and I type what I see and hear. I have often typed so long that I saw double. I've had to close my eyes to keep typing because my vision was so blurred. I have fallen asleep face first in my typewriter and woken up the next morning with the keyboard marks on my face. But the aches and the agonies no longer matter. It feels wonderful. The feeling of accomplishment, of victory, of survival is overwhelming. It's a little bit like a marathon or climbing a mountain. Snoopy might think about choosing another, easier calling, but I doubt if he or I ever will. And this is the caption. I'm not sure if you can see it, but at the very end he says, good writing is hard work. It's where they show you on the next one where he does the, it was a dark and stormy night. She's talking to him. So anyway, so I thought I'd start with that because I wanted a little inspiration for myself. And two, I think that with everything that's going on in my life right now, the being inspired is probably a good thing. I wrote about 550 words today. I wrote about 510 words yesterday. So I'm not doing very well right now. There's a lot going on. I'll be attending my aunt's funeral Sunday. I have to call my cousin and talk to her about the dress, situation because I'm not going to be able to make it at the time that she is doing this on Sunday because I can't be in 2 places at one time. And they're nowhere near each other, unfortunately. So I've just been really busy trying to keep my mind off of things, and the last couple of days I hadn't really felt like writing. The story's been like the last thing on my mind. I have, however, done a lot of organizing and cleaning and running errands and other stuff. So tomorrow is my in-laws' birthday. They have the same birthday, born a few years apart, but the same exact birthday. And so we're going to their house, and we're going to watch the football game because the University of South Carolina is playing. And my father-in-law and my husband are real big fans. So we're going. I'm a fan. I'm not as big a fan as they are, but I'm a fan. So they have a great journalism school. Yeah, they rock. So I'm not sure I'm going to get a whole lot of writing in tomorrow. I'll take my laptop, but I'm still not sure I'm going to get a whole lot of writing done because it'll be noisy and but maybe I'll take my notebook and get some writing done. I can handwrite a lot better with noise going on than I can on the computer. But and then Sunday, like I said, I have the funeral, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to actually get done writing this weekend, but I'm going to work on it. I'm about to go make myself something cold to drink because I'm feeling a little dehydrated, and then I'm going to sit down at the computer and start writing. Well, it's after midnight, so it will technically be words for the 22nd, but that's not a bad thing. And I don't think writing a little bit over 1,000 words in the past 2 days with everything that's going on is a bad thing either, but I really would have liked to have written more than that. But, real life is real life. And as my husband likes to say sometimes, real life sucks. So, sometimes it does. Other times it's a really good thing. Like this NaNoWriMo has taught me a whole lot more than any other NaNoWriMo. And I've been really blessed this time around with all the camaraderie, and the people that I've met have been great. I've met some pretty cool people through it, and they've been really supportive and helpful. And this is my first time vlogging. I am much more comfortable behind the camera than I am in front of the camera. I'm usually the person taking pictures. When my husband and I were first dating, he used to call me paparazzi because I was always taking pictures. But it's okay. I'm getting better at it. I am less bouncy and less fidgety and less nervous and anxious. I don't feel so awkward. And part of that is because when I was young, in my early 20s, I suffered from Bell palsy, and I had to take some really strong medicine, and it fixed it. Bell palsy is like, it's like what happens with a stroke victim. One side of my face became paralyzed, and I couldn't drink out of a glass. My eye didn't blink or anything, and the medicine worked, but there were some side effects from it. One side of my face is a little bit different. My face is no longer symmetrical. One eyebrow sits a little higher, as you can see, and it's probably not, maybe it's only noticeable to me because I know, and it's my face, and I see it all the time. But that's why I'm not really that comfortable in front of a camera, especially something like this. So this is kind of weird for me, but it's been a good experience. I've learned a lot from it, and so far all the comments have been really positive. And I'm long-winded, so I need to really learn how to edit these things and get at least the ums out. So that, but I'm working on it. So bear with me, and you guys have a great one, and I hope you have a good Saturday, a good day 22 of NaNoWriMo. Thanks.